Mayor of the County of Hawaii, Mr. Billy Kenoi.
Thank you, J.E. Hello, Mr. LaFita. How you doing? Hi, Christian Lee. Aloha. So nice to see you again. We were just commenting when we had our Mayor's Prayer Breakfast earlier this year, sponsored by the Exchange Club of Hilo, and it was so wonderful to have you there sharing your aloha with all of us. Made us all very proud. But I'm here not just on behalf of Lisa and Byron Yogi, but because of all that this effort represents. When we sit around, and today we had our first annual Mayor's Health Fest down in Bayfront. We had Zumba all day. We had our first Mayorathon. I borrowed that from Kauai Mayor Bernard Cavallo, a good friend. When I heard that Mayorathon, that's a good idea. You know, it's one thing to talk about health, but it's another to ask everybody to be a part of it and leading it ourselves. And you know, we had free shave ice and turkey hot dogs and vegetarian chili, and 40 exhibits were down there and sponsors. It was really wonderful. I mean, thankfully had good weather too. But it was a wonderful celebration. But this initiative in October, I think, is important for many reasons. One, the support for economic development. I think we all recognize on Hawaii Island, when we talk about the economic challenges we all collectively face on a global level, national level, state level, local. But we recognize that we're not going to create a healthy, thriving, vibrant economy by standing on the side. That we all have to help each other create this environment that encourages investment, that creates a supportive, facilitative county government, that helps businesses create an environment of certainty and predictability, that encourages all of us to create new industries, to support local businesses, which are the backbone of our island economy. I saw in a program, I saw him outside Abu Kailiava and his wife Jamie. And you know, we have so much to celebrate on this island. Whether we're the astronomy leaders of the entire world, creating the largest array of renewable energy in an entire country, in the Pacific region, a new college of pharmacy, the only college of pharmacy in the entire Pacific Basin. There's so much to celebrate, but an example of Boo and Jamie, very humble, family-based business, enter an international cupping competition. You know, only one in the entire United States makes it in the top 10, and they're from Kau. And when you interview them, they don't brag about their innovative, creative business plan. You just go, oh, kind of perfect the elevation where we stay, enough rainfall. You know, I mean, so Hawaii Island, yeah? It's so humble. And you know, when we talk about economy and economic conditions, a lot of time we talk about deficits. But what this expo represents is an opportunity for us to build upon our assets. And our assets is an incredible community, a healthy place to raise your children, a high quality of life, an opportunity to work together and create a collaborative, cooperative atmosphere found nowhere else. And business opportunities where, yes, we compete, and yes, we all want to return on our investment. But more importantly, we recognize the fundamental truth that the rising tide lifts all ships. That we don't have to beat somebody to do good. That in helping each other, in helping everybody, we all create a prosperous, successful, small business for ourselves, our families, our neighborhoods, and more importantly, our Hawaii Island community. And very simply, it's not, you know, sometimes people ask you, they say when you're a politician, hey, what, bro? You pro-environment or you pro-business? Right? What? We all pro-environment. But to me, being pro-business means being pro-family. And it's this simple. When you have a thriving, vibrant economy, when we support businesses, when we reduce regulation and reduce the burdens we put on small business, government, I mean, then people have jobs. And that's all it's on. When people are working and there's employment opportunities, then people can pay their mortgage, people can pay their car note. When that happens, people provide a safe, stable environment for their children and their family. When that happens, our kids grow up with hope and opportunity and educational dreams to be anything they believe they can be. But if we go back and we don't have a thriving, vibrant economy, and we don't create jobs, then we have high unemployment, which means we have high foreclosures, which means we have stress in our families. And we don't have that stable, safe, secure environment for our kids. And now our kids become vulnerable to drugs, gangs, and violence. So it all comes back to supporting our businesses who support working families to create a healthy, safe community. And my job as mayor is to support all of you who are all committed to doing just that. So I see some people from the County of Hawaii, Research and Development. I see Dai Hopkins here, Jane Horike in the back, and I see Rose Bautista, who here making sure her husband, Steve Beta, play music, go home on time. Nah, just kidding. But Rose too. What I'm saying is, everybody you see here, we're here for you. Our job is not to say no can. Our job is to say yes, can, and let us collectively, together, figure out how can. So in October, County of Hawaii will do all we can to support all of you so that together we can create one Hawaii island that our children and our children's children can still be proud to call home. Thanks you guys. Mahalo everybody. Kalamai for coming late. Thank you, J.E. Appreciate it, brother. Aloha. And only because this is my good friend, somebody I grew up in Hilo. When I was young, I used to grow up and think, oh, I like being J.E. or Roscoe. Just to show you how high, you know what I mean? But J.E. told me, okay, Billy, you only get 5 minutes, but for you politicians, that means 20. Take care, you guys. Have a good one. Aloha.